Hi guys, my name's Adriana. Welcome to my channel. Today's tutorial is going to be on this Today's tutorial is going to be on this bright, fresh, beautiful spring look here. I'm so excited for the weather to warm up and for it to be beautiful outside. I wanted to create a fresh, fun spring look. Comment down below. Let me know where you are, how the weather is in your neck of the woods. I love talking to you guys and getting to chit chat with you. So I'm going to shut up now. We're going to jump right into this tutorial and get started. Let's do it. As always, we're going to start off with priming the skin. Today I'm going to use Too Faced Primed and Poreless Pure. This is one of my favorites for kind of getting rid of the look of pores. I have massive pores showing on the sides of my nose and around my mouth area. So this is perfect for kind of covering those issues that I have. I just apply this to the areas of the face where I tend to have a little more trouble, just to give it a little bit of help. I definitely recommend, if this is not something that you are completely committed to splurging on, that you go with this here. This Milani Prime Shield is a fantastic drugstore dupe for the Too Faced Primed and Poreless Pure if you do not want to splurge on this. So once we've applied that, kind of just dabbing that into the skin, next I'm going to move on to my City Color Photo Chic Dark Spot Corrector. I use this, I don't tend to have issues with dark circles under my eyes. I more have issues with dark acne marks and dark acne scars that concealer doesn't always completely get rid of. So what I'll do is just rub my finger into this to warm it up and apply that to the areas of my face where I tend to have some darkness showing from past acne marks. Just pat that into the skin with my finger. This came in my March Ipsy bag. I showed it in my March Ipsy bag reveal video, and this stuff is amazing. I absolutely love it. I have used a lot of other color correcting products before, but this stuff is the bomb. The bomb diggity, guys. Thebomb.com. I'm going to go in with a bit of my Tarte Shape Tape. This is in the shade Tan. This is close to my skin tone, so I just use this to conceal troublesome areas. So I'm going to cover a little acne mark that I have there, this spot of my face over here and over here where I tend to have issues, and I'm going to put some down here as well. So I'm just applying this right over top of the color corrector that we just used, and then I'm going to take my dampened beauty blender and blend that in. I'm using Maybelline's Fit Me Matte and Poreless in the shade 332 Golden Caramel. When I first put it on, it is going to look a little bit dark for my skin. It actually matches the rest of my body perfectly. The skin on my face tends to be a few shades lighter, so this is going to appear a little bit dark. Once I highlight the face, it will blend seamlessly. And we're going to move on to highlighting. We're going to use another Tarte Shape Tape. This one is a shade lighter. This is in the shade Medium. This is the one that I use to highlight my skin. We're going to give myself my little cat whiskers here. And then blend with my little dampened Real Techniques mini sponge. I love to use this, as you guys already know. If you've followed my videos, if you've watched me before, then you already know this is my absolute favorite sponge to blend in the concealer that I'm using to highlight, because it's just the perfect shape to get right up underneath your eye. I'm also going to apply some of the concealer to my chin. This gives us a nice, rounded, perfectly sculpted chin. A little bit of the forehead and down the center of the nose. I always love my nose contour. Whenever I can get it perfectly right, it makes my nose look phenomenal, because I was blessed with such a huge honker. I mean, my nose is just astronomical. It's out of this world, you guys. I'm going to use this Milani Baked Bronzer. This is in the shade Soleil. I'm going to use this dual-ended Tarte fan brush. Kind of bronze up our cheekbones, give us a healthy little glow. You start from the top of your ear and you're going to bring it down towards your mouth. Bronze a little bit of the forehead as well. I always bronze a bit of the jawline. And I am going to contour my nose. So I'm going to take my favorite product that I love for contouring. This is Giordano's Sculpt and Go. I got this from Walgreens. You guys, this is not expensive and it's phenomenal. This is my go-to contour product. I reach for this thing all the time. You can also blend this out with your finger or a sponge if that's easier, whatever you have on hand. I was actually just earlier today giving my brother the details on makeup sponges, and he could not believe that the beauty blender cost $20. I held it up and I said, tell me how much you think this cost. He looks at it and he knows it has to be expensive, otherwise I wouldn't be asking, and he says $10, and I said no, double it. And he said $20. Is it made out of gold? I said no, but it's phenomenal. I didn't quite slay the nose contour today the way I wanted to. I guess that'll just have to work on it. And then what I do is I move on to my eyebrows. So you guys already know how it goes. I think today we'll go for the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Alright, and once we've had that patted into the lid, I'm going to take my Too Faced Peanut Butter and Honey eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to reach into this pretty pink shimmer shade up here called Creamed Honey. This is very, very subtle, and I absolutely love it for applying from the lash line to the brow bone. It gives an absolutely beautiful overall effect. So I'm going to take this Sephora shadow brush. Doesn't have a number, it's just their basic shadow brush. This is great for applying color to the entire lid. And apply that over the entire lid and all the way up to the brow bone. If you have used concealer to clean up your brow, this is absolutely beautiful to lay down over top of it. I'm going to take this e.l.f. eye crease brush and reach into the color Whimsy from the Tarteist Pro palette. We're going to go in very lightly with this color and apply it into the crease. I absolutely love it. I think it's beautiful. And we're going to make sure that we don't bring this all the way to the inner corner, only about 3/4 of the way in. I'm going to take this Wet n Wild blending brush. This is drugstore, you guys, very affordable. It's a very good blending brush. I'm just going to blend this color into a soft haze. It's going to give it a very soft, subtle, smoky effect. Take a Sephora number 86 Pro Bullet Crease brush back into the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Honey palette into the color Going Nuts. And we're going to apply that to the outer corners. We're going to create almost a V pattern in the outer crease, slightly bringing the color onto the eyelid. Next, I'm going to go into the Laura Lee Violet Voss palette. I'm going to take my Japanese 213 brush into the color Alabama. We're going to take this and apply it to the lower lash line. I have a really bad habit, guys, of pulling my eye down. I keep trying to get myself to stop doing that because that's why I'm getting these creases under my eyes. I just can't help it. It's a bad habit. So we're going to apply that to the lower lash line. Sephora number 15 brush back into the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Honey palette. I'm going to mix together peanut butter and creamed honey. I'm going to apply that all over the lid. I'm going to take this Elizabeth Mott blending brush and just make sure that my outer corner is blended so that all the shades blend together seamlessly, and I have a very smoky, sultry look going on. I'm going to take an IT Cosmetics number 220 small shadow brush. I'm actually going to go into my Tarteist Pro highlight palette. I'm going to take the color Gleam and I'm going to use that to highlight the inner corners and add a bit more sparkle to the brow bone. I'm going to use Physicians Formula Sexy Booster eyeliner today. I'm going to use this in my waterline. I'm just going to smudge this across the lash line. On my Sephora number 11 Pro Smudge brush, I'm going to go back into the Tarteist Pro palette, into the color Punk, the deep, deep matte black we've got here, and I'm going to use this to smoke out the eyeliner. And smudge this across the lower lash line as well, right on top of the color Alabama. Today for falsies, I'm going to be using Tarte's Goddess Lash. These lashes are amazing. I just absolutely love them. They are so fantastic. So we're going to apply a little bit of lash glue. We're going to apply a little lash glue to those and let them sit. And of course, I'll be using Tarteist Pro Lash Adhesive. So while we're letting the lash adhesive sit and get tacky, we're going to go ahead and apply a little bit of mascara. I'm going to use Superhero by It Cosmetics. I'm going to take a Real Techniques blush brush. This is my baby right here. And Makeup Revolution, the matte blush powder in Beloved. And dust that onto the cheeks, swinging it back towards the hairline. And we'll take this Jumbo Kabuki fan by Crown Brushes and my Too Faced Candlelight Glow. This is in the shade Warm Glow. I'm going to dust this onto the top of the cheekbones. This stuff is so pretty. I actually think I want to darken up my contour a bit. I have a lot of glow going on, so I'm just going to drag a little bit of my Jordana contour stick and grab my contour brush. This is by a company called Beauty Concepts. I'm going to take the little special little tweezers that came with a pair of my Eyelure lashes and apply my falsies. Then we're going to move on to lips. I'm going to take this cute little lip and brush set that came in a gift set from Ulta. My sister got it for me for Christmas. So I'm going to reach into here and take the color Chili Pepper and apply it first. And then I'm going to apply the color Raisin over top of it. Once I have Chili Pepper applied, I'm going to go over top of it with just a little bit of Raisin. And you are all done. That's it for this tutorial. I hope that you enjoyed. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave those comments down below. I will see you next time. Bye, guys.